Hello, this is Glenville Pecor, and today this is my tutorial for a drag and drop. I saw this tutorial from YouTuber Learn Everything Fast. It's a very short tutorial, and he kind of goes over
Drag
it.
and drop.
He just shows some basic code to it and has some notes on it. So basically, I'm expanding his tutorial here. What this does is it's a drag and drop thing. I have a cube, I can move it around, and I can rotate it. I can spawn by pushing this button, pick up the cube, and rotate it. I can keep spawning cubes in and rotate them. Alright, let's just get them all everywhere. And also I can move this plane too. I can move everything in the scene. So let's stop this. Let's go to project. Let's go to the dragon script. So basically for the first cube I showed you. For the cube. All right, put over here. Okay, so to start off, we're basically using generic stuff for Unity. And I named it drag drop script. Basically, you need a game object for getting the target. So that's what you're going to be using. You need a boolean to check if your mouse is dragging, so true, false, and two vector threes, basically because it's a 3 position, so you need X, Y, and Z. So in the update, this is for rotating. Um, basically, I can also have a tag on here too to make it check. I'll tell you what it means later. So right here it says if input key R down. So this is for rotation. So what I'm doing is that I shoot a raycast out, and I have a raycast name hit info. But basically, I make a get target, which I use up here as a game object, which is equal to the return clicked object of hit info. Return a clicked object is going to be, let's look for it. Okay, so that's a reference to return clicked object. Basically what it does, it has a raycast of hit. So it makes a target of null, it makes a ray of ray, and uses the camera in where your mouse input position is. So basically here, it's checking if the ray origin, it's just checking this line right here. And if it's true, it says target. So this does again, is the method to a returned clicked object. So let's go back up. So basically, if key down. So if it's null, if it's not null, it's going to rotate X, Y, and Z at 45 degrees. This is interchangeable and easily settable. I made a little debug just to say, hey, this is working. Now for the drag and drop part. So basically, it's checking for your mouse button down. Like in the rotate, it does the raycast. And if mouse dragging is true with your mouse, it's going to move it to the position. It's going to use a position of your screen and the offset value to move it around. So basically, it converts the world position to the screen position, which is two separate things. If your input mouse button is up, it stops the mouse dragging, because if I'm clicking and I'm moving the object around and I let go, it should stop. So if it is dragging, I am tracking the mouse position by making a vector3 current space and a name of vector3, which is called current space. Then I convert it to a screen position to world position with offset changes. And basically update the target's game position and current position. So with all of that, I can do this. Now, how does this work? The button. Well, that's really just simple UI. So everything's the same but I'm using Unity Engine UI. So basically, I have a button called button, your button, and in the start, which is initialize everything, you set your button and you set the button on click task. So what this does is like, hey, I'm listening for when a user hits a button. So when task on click is called, my game object cubed, which creates just a normal cube. This could be anything. I can spawn a prefab. I can spawn a cylinder. I can spawn anything I tell it to. And basically, and this is where it spawns. I could change this to make it spawn on your mouse. I can make it spawn off the screen. I can make this a set to spawn anywhere I want. So with this code, this is how I made a drag and drop interface while using UI in Unity. Thank you very much for listening. I hope you guys have a nice day.